towards it, like the end of your run in TNA, it seemed like TNA were trying to push the heck out of the whole X Division like idea. Yet in the last year that they released guys like yourself, Jay Lethal. I mean, what is going wrong within that whole division? A division that made the company famous.
I think it's all a work. They say that on the Impact. They say, yeah, we're rebranding the X Division, but let's face it, they say that once a year, and it doesn't happen. They have one time slot for every week for the X Division, and that one time slot is either 5 or 6 minutes, and that's not going to get a whole division of wrestlers over.
No,
you need a lot more time, and I always said that they need a second TV show to actually use all the talent that they do have, because they got way too many talent contracted within the company, so that it's impossible to put 60 guys in one episode of Impact, which is only 2 hours long. So it's not going to get over until they get a new TV show, I think.
And that's what they told us. They told us the fact that they had too many X Division guys. And I mean, not just X Division guys, there's too many guys on the roster. So with the X Division in particular, since there's so many of us, we had to pretty much like be switched up. Like, okay, these 3 guys will be on the show this week, and then we'll have you 2 on this week, and anybody knows that that's just not going to get you over, because people need repetition. They need to constantly see that face on TV. That's how you get recognized, and that's how you get over. And unfortunately, they kept just switching it up so often that people just, I guess, forgot, or it was just too confusing, I want to say. But the reason why they're getting rid of a lot of these guys, I mean, a lot of these guys have quit. Like, I know Red quit, I know we left, Jay was fired. But I mean, in the same breath, they let us go. They let us go almost too easy. Maybe they should have fought a little bit harder to keep Red happy and keep him in there. I mean, he's one of the originals, and Nick and I were only there for a cup of coffee, but I'd like to think that every time they gave us something, we hit a home run with it, or at least tried our hardest and had great matches. I mean, I remember Bound for Glory, for example. We went out there on their biggest show, and everybody said we stole the show with the guns. And we're super proud of that match. But it's like, we felt like we had enough work behind us to almost have maybe hope that they would fight for us. Maybe we earned our spots, and they just let us walk. So as far as them saying that they're rebranding the X Division, I hopefully they're going to try with these new guys. But it's hard to be hopeful when we just saw it happen to us. What happened to us and what happened to our friends.